You prayed, you fasted, you quoted every promise about healing you could find, but the pain is still there. The sickness didn't leave. The diagnosis didn't change. And quietly, a question begins to grow in your heart. God, are you listening? Because if God has the power to heal you today, why would he wait? And if he loves you, why does the suffering continue? Today, we're going to confront one of the hardest questions of faith. Can you trust God when his healing doesn't come when you expect it? Many believers feel guilty admitting this struggle, but the Bible never hides it. Even faithful people ask God why healing seemed delayed. In 2 Corinthians 12, verse 8-9, the Apostle Paul the Apostle writes, "3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me, but he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.'" Paul prayed. Paul believed. Paul asked multiple times. Yet God did not remove the suffering. Instead, God revealed something deeper. Sometimes God heals the body. Other times, he strengthens the soul. And both are miracles. One of the hardest truths in faith is this: God's power is immediate, but his timing is intentional. Look at the story of Lazarus in John 11. When Lazarus became sick, his sisters sent word to Jesus Christ. But Jesus did something surprising. He waited. By the time Jesus arrived, Lazarus had already died. To everyone watching, it looked like Jesus was too late. But Jesus said in John 11:4, "This sickness will not end in death. No, it is for God's glory." What looked like delay was actually divine timing, because the miracle that followed was greater than healing. It was resurrection. Sometimes the reason God waits is because he is preparing a deeper work than we expected. Waiting seasons are not empty seasons. God often does his deepest work in the waiting. The Bible says in Isaiah 55, verses 8-9, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." What you see is the pain. What God sees is the purpose. You see the present suffering. God sees the eternal story. Sometimes healing is delayed because God is doing something inside you that is greater than what he is doing around you. Faith is not proven when miracles happen instantly. Faith is proven when trust remains during silence. The real test of faith is not, "Do I believe God can heal me?" Most believers already believe that. The deeper question is, can I trust God even when he chooses a different timeline? The Bible reminds us in Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him." Not some things, not only easy things, but all things, even suffering, even waiting, even unanswered prayers. If you're praying for healing right now, don't stop. Keep believing, keep asking, keep trusting. But remember this: God's silence is not his absence, and his delay is not his denial. Sometimes the God who can heal you today is preparing a testimony that will change your tomorrow. And the waiting room you're sitting in right now may become the place where your faith grows the strongest.